All right, we're here with Nick Talks Everything from TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Nick, what's going on, man?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. So last year you came on for a WrestleMania match preview, and you had the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley versus the Final
Yeah.
Testament, and it ended up being a surprisingly good match. I
Oh
feel
yeah, it
that
was.
your good luck and your juju is going to sprinkle all over this Intercontinental title match, and we're going to be pleasantly surprised at WrestleMania
For sure.
for
On the
sure.
on the good luck charm. Good luck charm for for WrestleMania matches.
For mediocre, unsexy WrestleMania matches, you are definitely a good luck charm.
No, but this is gonna be a decent match. This looks like I'm excited for this one. So
Yeah, it just feels like it's, I don't know, to me personally, I feel like it's kind of like a settling point. Like
yeah.
Penta's kind of hot. The Judgment Day, maybe their plans, maybe they were going like Wyatt Six or something, and those guys were all injured. So maybe they just kind of were like, well, we need to do something with Finn and Dom. Penta's
hmm
hot. Let's just have a four-way, even though every other match on the card is a multi-man match, right? So it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
it's unsexy, but it's like in a vacuum, it's cool.
I mean, I just feel like as a match, it's gonna be fun. I like all these wrestlers. Storylines, it's kind of there. It's all right, but I feel like it's just gonna be fun. Like it's just a fun match, you know?
No doubt. When the bell rings, this match is going to cook, right? I
Oh
think it's going to
yeah.
be super awesome. All right, let's look at each guy individually, and I
Mhm.
want your feelings on each one of them. All right, let's start with the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker. Where are you at with Braun Breaker? I'm pretty high personally
This
on him. He's
dude,
my favorite guy in this match, and I think he's killing it. And I think the main event scene is on the horizon. But what say you
this
about Braun Breaker?
This dude's amazing. Like he's a generational talent. He can do everything in the ring. He's good on the mic. He can do stuff with the crowd. Like
No doubt.
Braun Breaker's he's amazing. And I'd like for him, I wouldn't mind if he retained. I don't think he will. I think he's losing because I
Oh,
think if he doesn't lose here, I think he's losing at around this time because I feel like he's going into the main event scene pretty soon. 2025 world champion. I love how he just like I think it's this past episode on Raw. He just destroyed everybody. Like I thought he was kind of like look at Penta and try to make up with him for like accidentally spearing him last week or the week before, but he just didn't care. He just went right towards him, man. Best spear ever, too. Best spear ever.
that spear on Carlito was
Oh
incredible. It
yeah.
was a generational spear. Like they did such a good job of filming it and with all the angles. They made it look like it was a big production and whatnot. And it was just a
Yeah.
simple spear that they shot super cool.
Yeah, and I've seen so many memes on it too. That spear was awesome.
Like you said, generational talent for sure. Sky's the
Mhm.
limit, dude. Strap this guy up with a rocket. But you gave
Oh
a
yeah.
hint that you thought he's going to lose. That'd be surprising to me, but we'll get to that at the end.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
let's go over to the guy next to him in the green over there. That is Penta. Zero fear,
Penta.
right? What's your feeling on Penta?
No,
Do you have any?
no. Penta is awesome. Like his entrance is awesome. His look is awesome. His in-ring style is awesome. He's one of my favorite luchadors ever. Like I feel like a lot are just kind of compared to Rey Mysterio, but he's nothing like Rey Mysterio. Like he doesn't fight like him. He has a unique style, and him winning this match, it would be interesting because he's been on such a tear in the singles scene. He's had such a great singles run, and if he's able to capture this title, it'll just put a cherry on top, and it'll show that WWE they don't hold grudges against competitors anymore. They treat their guys like stars. Like I'll hop over to or his brother Ray Phoenix. He had an
Yeah.
amazing entrance, and he was cooking. But Penta's awesome. I love Penta.
See, the key word, what you said there is he's a fighter. He feels like a fighter. Everything
Yeah,
feels like he's scratching, he's crawling, he's personal. Where like the other luchas, like Dragon Lee and Ray, they feel like they're a little rehearsed. They feel like
yeah,
they're trying to go out there and wrestle a good match. Penta
yeah.
feels like he's trying to kill you and fight your right and take your soul. That's what Penta
Yeah,
feels like, and that's awesome.
he's he's not pretty. He's not pretty like the other luchadors.
But he
He's
can
a
be
striker. He's a
right.
fight. Yeah, he can be, but
Yeah, but he ain't. He
I
don't want to
love
be.
Penta.
He wants to be vicious.
Yeah,
No doubt. All right, you mentioned his brother. Are you surprised that they're not in a tag team yet? I know Penta just debuted a few weeks ago, but what say you? Do you feel like that it would have been opportune to put them in a tag, or did Penta's run go so strong that Phoenix might kind of had to go on a singles run just so they can? I think
yeah.
eventually they'll come together, but they just gonna try to mold them around the Penta push.
obviously the video packages for Ray Phoenix being during SmackDown gave it away that he's a SmackDown star. But um, like when Ray Phoenix wasn't associated with the company, it was kind of just up in the air if he'll be in WWE or not.
Yeah,
I thought I thought he would be with Penta coming onto the scene, but Penta's his singles run was so good. Like I feel like Ray Phoenix joining Penta right away, it would hold both of them back because people would question. They'll be like, Penta, his solo run was so fire. Why are they putting him in the tag team division? And then
yeah,
Ray Phoenix on his side, they're gonna be like, he's not as good as Penta. Penta's better. He'll always be compared. But I feel like them both starting off as single stars, I think it'll work, and I think it'll work out better. Like we'll get to see what Ray Phoenix can do, get to see him without comparing him to Penta constantly because he's not on the same show. But eventually, we will see the Lucha Bros. I think we'll see them get together, and then
yeah,
it'll
no
be
doubt. I
fire.
think for sure. I think we'll see them get together. I just thought it'd be cute if they did it at WrestleMania, right? But
Oh yeah.
I get why they didn't. All right, let's go up top here and talk the Judgment Day. See, I like everyone in the Judgment Day individually. I like JD McDonough. I like Finn Balor. I adore Carlito in this legacy role, and I
Mhm.
think Dirty Dom is still crushing it. Liv is fine, and Raquel is fine, but they fit in the Judgment Day. But as a whole, I'm kind of over the Judgment Day. Like they fill decent mid card TV, but overall, like it's like spiceless now. Like there's
Yeah.
no, it's just plain chicken. It's spiceless to me. That's the best way to put it. It's still good to an extent. It's just spiceless.
Yeah.
What's your feeling on the Judgment Day?
I thought that adding Raquel to the group, like back in Bad Blood, I thought it would have been like a bigger thing than what it turned out to be. It kind of just her being added to the group didn't really do anything for them. But I
Yeah,
think them losing, like, because they're like, other than Raquel, they're a relatively small group. Like, Finn isn't the
stature wise,
biggest
yeah,
guy. Yeah. Dominic isn't the biggest guy. Liv isn't big. Like, none of them are big. They lost Rhea and Damian Priest, their two biggest enforcers.
that's a
And
good
now they're
point.
just kind of, I don't know. And they took away that fire theme song, so I want them gone. I
Yeah,
want to
that
hear.
team dunk was awesome, right?
Yeah, I love that theme song, man. But they've been teasing Dom and Finn splitting apart for a long time now. I feel like
Yeah,
it's kind of excessive, but WrestleMania, I think we might finally see something happen more than a
yeah. I
subtle shot.
feel
Something happen.
Yeah, I feel that it's a good spot to do it. Like they're on this WrestleMania card for a reason, because if you were to go Bron Breakker versus Penta on the marquee, it's a lot more impactful than this Fatal Four Way. So I feel like they forced the Judgment Day on this card, and this match got sacrificed for it, which is fine, but it's for a reason. And I think that we're going to have
Mhm.
some boiling points over at WrestleMania. I don't think either Judgment Day guy is going to win. I think they're in it for just to excel their Judgment Day storyline.
Yeah, there's no way that they survive this match. Like they're not gonna be buddy buddy after this match, man.
No, no doubt. But this is a fatal four way, so anything goes. There's no real rules, right? No disqualification because of the
Yeah.
fatal four way structure. So anything could happen. So we'll see. What night would you put this match? Saturday or Sunday?
Let me do Sunday. I'll do it to open up Sunday because
Ooh, an opener. Okay, that
yeah,
means
I'll
that
do it to
they think it's gonna crush. They think it would
yeah.
crush. All right, cool. I mean, actually, I don't hate that. You know,
I'll do it to open, or unless they're going to do a giant tag team match like they do every year, which I like them. I like the tag, but I think it'll open the match, and that means that the other mid card title will go to the other night. But I think this will
all right, cool.
open the show.
All right, so you thought that Breaker was going to lose. I'm gonna go. Breaker's gonna win. I think he'll probably pin Dom, right?
Mhm.
And it'll be off of a Judgment Day explosion where a pivotal point in their storyline is gonna kind of boil over at WrestleMania, and Breaker's gonna take advantage and win. But I suspect a low key, chaotic, crazy, awesome match. Who do you think's gonna win this?
Man, I know it's probably not going to happen. But
Pick with your heart.
Finn Balor
Finn
needs to
Balor.
win this. I looked up an interesting stat.
All right,
Can you
spit.
guess? Can you guess how many matches Finn Balor has had since 2023? Since the beginning of 2020, how many singles matches he's had?
It's a handful. I would say 5.
No, how many like matches, like singles matches he's like in total?
1 or in general?
No, he's had 66 singles matches in
Oh, I
general.
thought you meant 1. I didn't think it was many. So he's only had
Uh,
66. That's it?
that, yeah, that's
From
where I
when
go to
again?
the huh
From
from the
when?
beginning of 2023
Yeah,
to now. He's had 66. But can you guess how many he's won?
I'm going to say 5.
You're right. He won 5.
Let's go.
I
Let's
need
go.
I need Finn Balor to go
Yeah.
away. I need Finn Balor to win this because I was watching his NXT stuff a few nights ago. Just I watched the ladder match between him and Kevin Owens,
Yep.
and Finn Balor was a dog back then. I just want him to win. I just want him to win, man.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. That was about 10 years ago now.
It
So
was.
he's been around for a minute, and they've used his star power to put over a lot of people.
Mhm.
So, you know, he's earned a win. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't see Dominic winning. I'd be in utter shock if Dominic won. Would I be fully against it? Probably not, but I'd be in utter shock. And I don't think Penta is going to win because I don't think that they're going to, they kind of want to keep him as an equal to Phoenix for when they go
Yeah.
together. And he's more of an attraction for now in the singles,
Mhm.
not a champion. I think it's Breaker or Finn, but I
Okay.
just assume Breaker.
See, my pick. I was between Dom and Finn because
Okay.
what I feel like is going to happen is I think one of them is going to raise up the title, the other one raises up their arm, clotheslines them. I
All
think
right.
that's going to happen. That's my prediction.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to see Sunday
We'll have
for
to
first
see.
match if we're gonna have a clothesline. All right. Nick talks everything: TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll link it up, buddy. Good shit. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, I got you.